Hi, my name is Heather Havenwood, and this is the next episode of Real and Raw. Hi everyone, my name is Heather Havenwood, and I'm so excited that you're here. I want to talk to you about something that's really important to me as a female entrepreneur, and that is how to get rid of toxic people in your life. How do you do that? And I want to talk to you about a time tested principle I did not create myself by KonMari Way. You've probably heard of that. It's a process this woman in Japan created about how do you actually go through your home and release things in your life, in your home, your things, so that you only do it one time and never do it again. That's the concept. So about 6 months ago, last summer, I actually used that process. I read her books. I went through all these videos, and I went through my house one thing at a time. Now, she actually says don't go room at a time. She actually says go by group at a time. So it could be all your clothes, but it doesn't mean they're always in your closet. That could be all around the house, right? Or all of your linens, or all of your papers, and that could be scattered throughout the house. So the process is, with KonMari Way, is you go in, let's say books, that was a big one. You go get all your books from around the house, different areas of the house, you put them in the floor, you put them in one space, and then you go through the books and you ask yourself the question, does this feed joy? Does this give me joy, this book? And it was so fascinating to me because I'd pick up things, even these things next to me. I pick up these things that I'd have memories, good or bad. And then when I would ask myself the question, does this give me joy? It was like this automatic, I knew the answer, yes or no. Even if, I could use that book for the future, or I really learned a lot from the book in the past. It just gave me this opportunity to release things. So I started to do that in my life. Now, I will warn you with this, when you start going through this process of getting rid of toxic people in your life, you start to find that sometimes your life can get really small. But I want to kind of give you an example of that if you're in the center, just like a target practice, right? And then you have what I call your inner circle, the people in your life that are really you're close to. And then you have like one layer out, again, people you're close to, but not super, super close. And then your large circle. Those are maybe coworkers, people that you see all the time, but don't know you intimately, okay? So I want you to look at, just like KonMari Way said, look at different groups of people. I want you to actually kind of start to look at different people in your life in those three specific ways. So you have the inner circle, the inner circle, and then people that you know that you say hi to. Okay, so here's what happens with toxic people. And this is why it's so important. And I'm going to give you a phrase. It's actually a statement, something that someone gave to me a long time ago. And it's what I use to kind of decipher if someone is inner circle, or yes, I know them, I'll keep you as friends as Facebook, or you're out. So here's what it is. And it's a friend of mine named Richard Flint, giving him full credit. He said, once you start imagining all the people in your life, including friends, people you've known 10 or 15 years who you think are your buddies and best friends, co-workers, past business partners, and I want you to start asking yourself the question, does this person, are they a fan of your life, or are they nipping at your heels? Are they pulling you down or cheering you on? And I love this visual that he talked about. He said, imagine you're walking through French Quarter in New Orleans. Have you ever been there before? You can look it up on Bourbon Street. What's so fascinating about Bourbon Street is there's all these amazing patios, right? That people can walk out and, they throw beads and they yell and scream during Mardi Gras, and they can see the parades down on the street. So he goes, I imagine your whole life is there. Everyone you know is there. And they're either at the top, right, on the patio, cheering you on, going, go for it, you can do this, I believe in you, you rock. Or they're the ones in the gutters, nipping at your heels. They're in one or two places. Now you gotta go through your life. You have family, you have significant others, you have ex-significant others, you have friends, girlfriends or guy friends, buddies that you've known a really long time, but doesn't mean that they are cheering you on. It could be ex-sorority sisters or fraternity brothers or ex-business partners or coworkers or people that you know you're supposed to be friends with or networking, or you're hoping that one day that person's going to introduce you to that person. All of it. All of it. Put it all in one place and begin to actually ask the question, does that person, are they a part of your fan club or are they not? Another way to ask that, do they feed your confusion or strengthen your clarity? You probably heard me talk about that a lot. And when someone adds clarity to your life, when someone says, I believe in you, I might not always be there, I might not live down the street, but I believe in you and I'm cheering you on, that is a person you keep in your life, no matter if they're 1,000 miles away. Versus people that the moment that you do something that doesn't fit their mold, they tell you, and or they what I call the worst, they go out of communication, they go completely silent on you, and then they punish you because they don't want to deal with it or don't want to deal with you, or they just don't want to be having communication. That's a toxic person for me. That's too much drama in my life. And you might be saying, oh my God, that's my mom or my dad or my sister or brother. Look, we can't choose our family sometimes. You can love them from afar. You can say, I love you in my life, and I'm going to move you from inner circle to maybe one inner circle, right? Or maybe out. And you still love them. We as adults get to choose who is in our inner circle. And this is really important for women, because women, we feel like we have to have our friends forever. We feel like we have to have that girlfriend we've known for 20 years. She has to be our best friend forever, right? Or she was our maid of honor or bridesmaid or whatever it was. No, we all grow. We all change. That person has grown. That person has changed. So just because they became your friend 14, 15 years ago doesn't mean they serve you now. And I know you might feel like this might be a selfish thing to do. It is selfish, but I promise you, when you become what I call adult selfish, meaning you take care of yourself first, it's in that moment that you actually begin to help other people. All right? The people that only give and they never take care of themselves, they're always tired, they're always exhausted, and people just take from them. They don't ever give to themselves. When you actually can give to yourself and be 100% adult selfish, which is actually 100% being adult responsible, then you can start to give to other people, give to a community, give to your family. You've got to be able to take care of yourself first. And part of that is what I call clearing the clutter and getting rid of toxic people. So this has been a long video. I'm sorry it's so long. I just wanted to get that out there. So start to do the KonMari way, or the Heather Havenwood way of getting rid of toxic people in your life. I hope this has helped. HeatherHavenwood.com. Bye.